What's up, bears? It is me, Ebony. Welcome back to the Cove, and if you're new, welcome on in. Relax, we vibe with Soulgirl, and we get all into the gacha guarantee. So today we are going to do Watanabe's mission. Okay, let me go ahead and start. Before the shuttle successfully lands on Babylonia, the torch of humanity is in your hands. Why do I feel like my allergies are gonna act up? Okay. June 3rd, 8:20. That's 2 days before my son's birthday. Babylonia Ground Frontier, Air Force Base 28, Battle Preparation Room. The Great Retreat. It surely isn't looking good. Looks like I won't be alone this time. Since when was he here? Relax, I was also urgently summoned here like you. I see. Looks like we've met each other. Better not be talking behind my back. Babylonia Task Force Aircraft Type Honor, ID BPO 29. Watanabe reporting for duty. 25th Eastern Unit, 633rd Tactical Air Force, Captain of the 3rd Squadron, Beak Central. I don't know how to say that. You're the Beak of Isla? Never thought a young man like you would recognize me. Anyway, thanks guys. You are our ace pilots of this retreat mission, codenamed Arcadia. Captain Cyril. I'm gonna say Cyril. You have my utmost respect. It is almost impossible to pilot Fenrir with a human body, yet you have done it. Though it's a gamble of life every time you fly, I guess. Getting modifications may be more difficult task for me. I live long enough. Not a bad thing if I spend my final moments in the sky. Captain, you are too humble. You and Watanabe are our best candidates for this operation in both strength and experience. BPO-29, I've heard of you. Our new rising star, limited to 7 enemy aircraft single-handedly in the exercise. Impressive. You flatter me. Alright, back to the point. I have an emergency mission for the both of you. You must be familiar with our Operation Arcadia in the evaluation of maintenance facilities and supplies from the ground to Babylonia. That's right. Of course. After 5 full-scale transportation attempts, the greatest ever retreat in human history has finally come to an end. This is the final escort mission of the retreat. We decided to send a 2-aircraft team to safeguard the trip. This mission means a lot to the survival of humanity. Babylonia decided to assign the mission to the both of you. Make sure all supplies safely arrive at Babylonia. Your mission starts at 1:45 today. The last transfer shuttle of Operation Arcadia, Halcyon 2, will take off from the ground at 2 o'clock. At 11:05, the other squads will sweep the area near the launch site and eliminate all enemy targets as planned. Watanabe, Cyril? Yes, sir? The code name of this operation is Tetrarch. Watanabe will lead, Cyril will be the wingman. You will form the escort squad of the 6th and final evacuation of Arcadia. Your code name is Dagger. Before the shuttle successfully connects to Babylonia, the torch of humanity is in your hands. Got it. Roger that. Alright, the remaining time is all yours. Get prepared. That's his dad? Cyril's his dad? But you know when they go... oh my god. When they get the MIND installed, they don't really have too much memory left. They still have the feelings, but they don't know why they have the feelings. So I don't know if Watanabe actually remembers that. Why is this so loud? So I don't really know if Okay, there we go. I don't know if Watanabe actually knows that's his father. I can't believe your dad is the Beak of Islam. Enough, you said it like 3 times already. Oh no, it's not his dad. It's not Watanabe's dad. It's his dad, Bruce. You really don't know how good you got it. If my father was such a famous officer, I'd be on cloud 9. Okay. Captain Cyril, are you Bruce's? How do you know the name of mine? Okay, so he still remembers. Bruce? That might not even be his son's name. Bruce and I are different. If you could spend more time with him, I'm sure you'll be proud of him. Babylonian Ground Frontier, Air Force Base 28. Battle Preparation Room. I'm glad I caught that. That's what happened? Sorry if I got there quicker. I might have been able to save him. Oh, snap. The very first virus outbreak took place after I left Isla. Do you know that Isla made the best whiskey? I really miss that peach flavor. My wife has some leg problems. She can only walk out to the garden. Is she alright? My allergies are acting up so bad. Like most people, she died in that disaster, leaving nothing behind. What do you mean? Look at me, Captain Beak of Islam. What a fancy name. I couldn't even protect my own family. Oh. I learned this the hard way long ago, but my son didn't understand. I cut off all the possible ways for him to join the army, only to find out he joined the mercenary. I only learned about his death after 3 months. 3 bloody months. There wasn't even a proper obituary. Calm down. Sarah refuses the water offered by Watanabe. He supports himself with a hand on the desk. For quite some time, his chest moved up and down before he finally raised his head and stares at Watanabe. What happened to you after that? I heard the construct reconstruction surgery isn't easy. Didn't you do it because of the pay? To be honest, I joined the mercenary for the money in the beginning. Some wanted fame, some wanted wealth, some might do it out of impulse, but the army is never as simple as you think, young blood. With all due respect, Captain, Bruce never joined the army out of impulse. He had his beliefs. If you could have more time with him, I'm sure you would be proud of him. I could not understand why Bruce insisted to stay and continue searching. But since then, I've witnessed too many tragedies and lost too many people. I walked 10 kilometers in the snow, dead bodies everywhere, broken limbs hung from trees like firecrackers. This is a world where human lives don't matter anymore. But now I slowly begin to understand Bruce. If I became a construct, I may be able to kill one more corrupted and save one more person. I never had any direction in life, but ever since I became a construct, I found the reason to live on. Bruce taught me that. He was a great friend. Cyril does not reply. He looks away, picks up a file on the desk. Do you know what they are shipping at this time, kid? Maintenance equipment and supplies. That's what they told everyone else, but really they're just sending the VIPs and their belongings away from the war. Cyril tosses the folder to Watanabe. See for yourself. Here's a list of passengers and supplies on board. The Earth Minister of Administration, Secretary of Treasury, Administrator of Area 50 to 72. Metropolitan Museum, 272 pieces of Grade 1 collection. 360 pieces of Grade 2 collections. Private gallery contribution. Owner, Earth Minister of Immigration. Humans are going extinct, but Babylonia still has its luxury to ship artworks. Very admirable, don't you think? Babylonia is in a very special situation. We can't rule out the possibility that some people will, with ill intent, are planning something. How did you get this confidential information? Don't forget I served 3 times longer than you did. Have you realized the true nature of those people, young man? This government that you are fighting for, are they saviors or just a bunch of cowards? You better see with your own eyes. Thank you for the advice, Captain Cyril. But we are still soldiers fighting for the humanity. The duty of a soldier is to obey orders. We can only do our best to complete the mission. You're right, young man. Okay. Okay. Infiltrate the airport. I'll leave my back to you then, Captain Cyril. All units ready. Starting countdown. 152, 22. 152, 23. All units synchronized. Gentlemen, time to go. I'll leave my back to you then, sir. I don't fall asleep later. Synchronization over. Heading out in 7 minutes. Whew, these headphones are nice. What happened? Incoming assault alert. The launch site has been breached. HQ, we need an order. Isn't it an enemy attack? But our alarm system didn't detect anything. Warning, an influx of corrupted in the battle preparation area. Communication with the first gate has been cut off. Defense facilities activated. Closing all gates. All units stay in position and organize defense. We're still continuing with the operation. There's no life response. It's a corrupted attack. Stupid Reckies. Who cares if they're human or not? They're already in our gates. Captain Cyril. They are heading towards the supply shuttle. What should we do? HQ has shut down the auto defense system. Looks like President has other thoughts. Initiate shuttle launch procedure. All combat personnel eliminate all obstacles near the launch site. Help Dagger take off. Kid, you hear that? Of course, don't push yourself too hard on man. This is going to be a tough brawl. You weren't even born when I served in the front line. You got me with that, huh? I look forward to your performance. Just you wait.
Cheap tricks.
What in the world? The corrupted made it this far? Let's go. Why are there missiles? I think I skipped a part because I wasn't recording. Follow the shuttle. Don't forget our mission. Leave the ground to the army. Alright. Distance warning. All the times you could have malfunctioned. Any luck on your end, old man? Same as you. Warning, lock on, lock on. Gunshots and screaming could be heard from the communicator, including a vague broadcasting device. Urgent communication. The log data shows the missile destroyed the acceleration rail 5 minutes ago. Was launched from Dagger 2. Immediately changing the IFF info Dagger to hostile. Repeat, Dagger 2 is hostile. Repeat, Dagger 2 is hostile. Warning, warning, shuttle has been locked on. Repeat, shuttle has been locked on. The communication is cut. Everything becomes silent again. Dagger 2, old man? What? Who is Dagger 2? I will continue to fight on Earth Reverse. I was going to make the introduction myself. How rude of me. Why? I just wanted to tell everyone the truth. The truth? Warning, radar waveform detected. So he's Dagger 2. These headphones, they're so good. Alright, the truth. Pedantic, dirty, hypocritical truth right here. Warning, warning, main wing damage, fuel leaking. What are you planning, Cyril? Watanabe, do you think they could be forgiven? What? You watched my son die in front of you. Aren't you his best friend? Aren't you going to fight for him? Can you forgive these bastards? You saw that list. They're trying to flee into space, leaving the soldiers who are fighting with their lives behind to die. No honor, no graves. Can you forgive these liars? Out of my way. I will reveal their dirty deeds and show the truth to everyone. I can. Watanabe's voice feels like fuel and lubricated oil. He shouted with unrestricted anger, excuse me. You are not the only one who lost someone important. I have never forgotten Bruce and my brothers and my other brothers in arms. I remember them, every single one of them. January 22nd, 2261. The Northern Defense was breached by corrupted due to a mistake of a local army. Mercenary squad Oasis was hired to make up for the lack of troops. Oasis squad persisted in the snow for a week and rescued the civilians in the church. 52 KIA. That's all record they had in Babylonian system. Albert, we call him Greenhead Gaza. Always had mint leaves with him. Because he came from Islay Islands. Islay Islands, just like you and Bruce. No matter what, I cannot give a reasonable explanation for that list, but what I do know is those people evacuated to Babylonia. The first batch of them were researchers of anti-punishing technology. The second batch it may sound like an excuse to you, but they're necessary for regulating society, spreading culture after the war ends. We live in a dark era, but we need someone to look to the future. This is what Bird of Hope means. What about my hope? There are tens of thousands of soldiers like me, abandoned, stranded on the ground. What about our hope? Maybe you're right, young man, but I have made my decision. Captain Cyril, Bruce used to talk about you. What did he say? He said you were a great pilot. He looked up to you. He became a mercenary because he wanted to become one like you. He never hated anyone, even after the war took his family. My biggest regret is that I couldn't save him. Bruce was unique, but his legacy will go on. I will never stop fighting on this land, even just for his sake. I will carry on his legacy. I'm sorry, but I have to stop you. Alright, come then, kid. I've never lost to anyone in the air. What a pity. You've never got to fight Bruce. I'm just this good. Do I have to fight him? Cyril, it's not that I don't trust you, but let's turn on the force field just in case. Let's see. Should be the start button first. Recenter command code Contra. Confirm again after enter code. Enemy in range. Enter combat mode. No time to get the force field up. Captain, we got you. It's back up. Let's teach them some respect. Okay. This is cool. I'm feeling this. I actually had to create a game like this in one of my previous classes. That's pretty cool. Ah! No! No. You never catch Captain Cyril. Let us suppress the fire. No. We've been hit. Enough, pull out. Captain Cyril, you're no match for him. Sorry, Captain. Watanabe, this is mine, as well as Bruce's fight against you. Oof, this is crazy. Watanabe and Saro's friends clash, then separate. A duel between elite soldiers doesn't always require a spectacle of flashy skills or intricately woven vapor trails in the azure sky. Sometimes the difference between life and death is deciding in a single stroke. The moment they clash, Saro hears a rupturing sound from behind, knowing it was a precursor to missiles sharpened or piercing his skin. I knew it. It was already over. He knew it was already over. Excuse me. How's Bruce's performance in the military? He's always the front of the pack. Well, if he's doing better than you, I guess I can relax. Saro, eject. Don't. Believe what you chose to believe and stick with your guns. Cyril, I still can't forgive, but maybe I just can't forgive myself. Don't tell me he's finna commit suicide. Go home, kid. Someone's got to keep us in their heart. Don't let the world forget what we fought for. Dang. Yep, he gone. He is gone. Watanabe, I thank you for your service to humanity on behalf of Babylonia. You looking for me? Take a seat. I wanted to talk about the retreat operation and some other news. There's no need. You have the right to know. Are you worried that I know too much? Our investigation shows Cyril was the leader of the punishing rebels. Not sure if he was the only leader, or if there were others. But we are certain that he had everything planned from the moment he approached the operation. They aren't a significant threat to Babylonia yet, but considering how little time they had to prepare and how quickly they assembled with limited resources and their ability to plan and execute such an ambush, all I can say is thanks to you, we didn't lose Halcyon too. That group mostly consists of ex-soldiers and the old government who aren't satisfied with the operation commands we have now. They have already left the Cyril exposed himself, or since Cyril exposed himself. We managed to kill or capture some of them, but a lot had escaped and are still active. If we do nothing, they may grow into a large threat. Seeing your contribution to the last operation, HQ decided to officially grant you access to Babylonia. You will be transferred to the Babylonia protection team and head to another launch base. Actually, I also wanted to talk to you. Yes, I would like to leave Babylonia. Watanabe, you know you will face a court-martial if you for that. You do, excuse me, don't you? I've made up my mind, you know. Once I've decided to do something, nothing can stop me. I know. But why? Because of Cyril, or? Stop pretending like you care. I'm going to contact the ground military bases that have fallen out of organization. Is that what you expected? As a military man, I understand how you feel. Well, I would like to kindly ask you for a favor then. But do you know constructs are important assets of Babylonia, right? I know there's one shuttle heading to the ground today, shipping scrapped constructs. As for your asset, I will return it where it came from. But you probably know about my very first frame. That frame will allow you to easily enter the shuttle without being discovered. But you know I wasn't talking about the frames. Anyway, I understand. Last but not least, Watanabe, on behalf of Babylonia, I would like to thank you for all you've done. Thank you for your service for Babylonia and the entire humanity. Well, till we meet again, I hope that we're both alive till then. Okay, Watanabe. So we got Watanabe's backstory a little bit. I'm here for it. So I think the next one's Kamui. We'll be doing this today, but well, we won't be doing this today, but you know. Okay. Alright, catch y'all later. Bye.